Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel, Meg's Movies. If you are new to this channel, this is basically where I talk to you guys about my passion for movies. This goes from collections, hauls, reviews, and to today's video, so let's get into it. Okay, and I'm back doing the 52-week movie challenge again. I really hope this is the last time I start it over. Because let's just say I'm in a very good place right now where I am trying to do better and be better. So fingers crossed, it feels like this is going to be the last time I restart it. So yes, so anyway, today's challenge was challenge number 3. So obviously there's 52 challenges, but I've decided to do these in random order. It's random number generator that I found on Google. And so of course it picked the number 3, which is low budget, big box office. So when I saw that challenge, I thought the first thing that come to mind was the Blair Witch Project. So I thought, why not go for it? With most of these challenges, I will try and get them to be first time watchers, but obviously things like this, I was kind of like, Blair Witch Project or watch something new? And then I was like, I kind of want to watch the Blair Witch Project just to see if my thoughts have changed. So yeah, so let's get into my review of the Blair Witch Project. Okay, so I'm going to start off, before I get into my full review, I just want to start off with a memory I have of this film. So the very first time I ever watched this film was actually in high school in my drama class. Our drama teacher had put it on, she turned off all the lights. Now, bearing in mind, the drama room is completely pitch black, like they blacked out the windows and everything like that. So when you turn the lights off, it is dark in there. So we were watching it, we're all sat around on these chairs, you know, watching the horror film go. And then the best part is that right near the end of the film, when you see what happens at the end, our drama teacher made a couple of the students out the back jump because she went, oh! And then all of a sudden I just hear this, ah! behind me. And I couldn't stop laughing. I was just like, oh my god, that made me jump at the same time. It was so funny to see just these people just get jump scared by a teacher just going, ugh. So that's a memory I have of this film. And ever since then, I have well and truly enjoyed this film. I think this is such an amazing film. And the fact that this was the first proper found footage film ever. To think, if we didn't have this film, if this hadn't been made, I do wonder if we would have got found footage eventually, or if it would have been as popular if it weren't for this film. So just to give you a very quick plot summary, we're following these 3 film students who have decided to do the project on the Blair Witch, which is this urban legend that's going around this town of Burkittsville. They head off into the woods where she supposedly haunts, and basically we all know what goes on with horror movies. Things don't go as planned. I won't say any more than that because I do try and stay as spoiler-free as possible on this channel, as you guys know. Plus, this is one I feel like if you haven't seen it, you should really watch it without not knowing too much about it. So I still well and truly enjoy this film to this day. I always watch this every Halloween, and even though I've just watched it now, I will be watching it again at Halloween this year because it is a good found footage film, and I like the fact that it is basically they got told just do what you want, you know, just use the cameras, you know. And I like the fact that it is basically that they tried to make it as real as possible. Like they even created a fake website, which I did have a look at a couple of years ago. I haven't looked at it since. And they well and truly did the promotion for the film in the sense of they made you thought, is this footage real? Is this actors? Is this an actual documentary? Is this footage that was found in the woods? You know, because they did missing posters and things like that. And I think that's really cool. I love when a film does things like that, when they do try to make you think, was this true? Because for years, I honestly thought it was true. Not going to lie, when we first watched it, I honestly thought it was true for some time. I like how no matter how many times I have watched this film now, I still get creeped out by what they go through, but also you feel bad for them. Like every single one of those characters you feel bad for. And I always, whenever I watch this film, I always feel like I have to be quiet. I don't know why, but I feel like I can't speak during this film. Kind of like when you watch A Quiet Place. But also you're concentrating on what's going on because you want to follow these characters. You want to know what happens next. And because they build up the horror as they go. It's not even like flashy or anything like that. This is from 1999, I believe. So this film was back when CGI was only just starting out, but they didn't even use CGI. It was all practical effects. And I think that's amazing. I think this is another one of the reasons, should I say, that I truly enjoy this film, because the effects, there is none. It's just 3 people with a camera doing a documentary. That's it. Literally, that's it. But I will say there's one scene where the camera is extremely focused on someone's face as they're crying, and they're saying this like speech. Thanks to Scary Movie, I can now no longer watch that scene without thinking about Scary Movie. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to watch Scary Movie now as well. But thanks to that film, I now can't watch this scene without laughing a little bit. It's supposed to be an emotional moment, but I just can't stop and help but laugh. But no, I think they did such an amazing job with this film. And honestly, if you have not seen it, I would recommend it, because it's not a full flat out horror. So if you're not a massive fan of gore or suspense, or anything like that, you just want something that's simple and straight to the point and that's not going to be too intense, this is one I would recommend to people, because it is just your basic found footage horror film, and you're just following these 3 characters, and I think it's certainly worth a watch, at least once anyway. But yeah, I always look forward to returning to this at Halloween. It's honestly a staple. It's like one of the classic horror films that every single Halloween you try and watch new ones, but then you also watch the ones that are classics to you, that you have memories of, that get you in the Halloween mood, and Blair Witch is one of them for me. So my final score, if you couldn't guess, is going to be a 10 out of 10. I well and truly enjoy this film, and it got me into found footage films. I ended up watching films like Grave Encounters and what other found footage films have there been? Wow, the only thing that comes to mind is Grave Encounters. But it did get me hyped for found footage, because I think it's cool. I think the idea of it being that you are watching these people and it's all just from this camera lens, I think it makes you feel like you're in the film with them. You feel like you are following them. You're going through what they're going through. So I think that is an amazing film. And I think, amazing thing. And I think that's why found footage is one of my favourite subgenres of horror. After slashers, of course. But no, this is a really good film. And if you haven't watched it, I seriously recommend you do. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this review of the Blair Witch Project. And like I said, this is back in my 52-week movie challenge thing I'm doing. I'm not sure what the next one's going to be yet. I probably won't do the random number generator thing till the next week, probably. I'm going to try and do this on a Friday. So every Friday, hopefully, will be the 52-week movie challenge videos. I am currently working on nights, so that might be a bit difficult to try and do, because I am doing 3 weeks worth of nights. So I will try my best to get them out there, but there's no guarantee. So I don't want to get your hopes up, but also at the same time, I want to let you guys know my plan. So yeah, anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and also notification bell down below. And leave me your comments and thoughts on the Blair Witch Project. Is this one you enjoyed? Is this one you didn't? Was this the first found footage film you watched? I'd love to know your guys' opinions. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!